Tonight's movies on Sky.
I hereby sentence you to 14 years transportation.
At 10 to 6, we follow the fortunes of a convict called Magwitch in an untold story from Great Expectations. At 7, Paul Hogan becomes convinced that he's come back from the dead purely to stir up trouble. Almost an angel. At 8, a true story about a loyal wife and her cheating husband. Our final screening of Till Murder Do Us Part. Getting its premiere at 9 is a chilling tale of the supernatural. Child of darkness, child of light. And the Thursday night horror continues at 10 with the return of a monster. The Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 5. Then at 11, Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon hit the road, heading for a showdown with the law in the smash hit, Thelma and Louise. And on Sky Movies Gold at 9, we join Jane Stewart in court in the gripping drama Anatomy of a Murder. Great movies on Sky tonight.
Here's your chance to rub shoulders with the biggest film star in the world today. Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming to town and you could join him at the opening of his new restaurant. As part of this month's Arnie Mania film season on Sky Movies Plus, you can win a pair of VIP tickets to the launch of Planet Hollywood in the heart of London's West End. The 10 runners-up will each receive family tickets to Madame Tussauds, home of the new Schwarzenegger model. Just answer this simple question. What is Arnie's famous catchphrase used in both Terminator films? And tell us in no more than 20 words why you would like to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ring in your answer on 0891 500 107. That's 0891 500 107.
Go, now!
Sky Movies Plus. Great movies, great competitions.
Come on, young man, time for breakfast.
Oh, hello, Mum. Didn't see you there.
Oh, you're getting so heavy.
Well, I can't think why. I haven't eaten for hours.
One more.
No, I'm full. Hoi! Doesn't he realise I'll inherit that T-shirt one day? Another wash and it'll fade to girly pink. Gangway! Oh, no, look at that butter. It's ruined. You'll never get it out.
Don't worry, I'm using new Persil colour because it tackles the most stubborn stains, even butter.
Right then, Mr. New Persil colour. My mum says that no other powder dissolves greasy stains better. So let's see. It's clean, and it's still red.
New Persil colour washes out stains without bleaching out colour.
Maybe red doesn't suit me after all.
Yeah. The Robinsons gang have slurping fun. 'Cause there's a different flavor for everyone. There's apple and blackcurrant fun to try. Slurp, apple and raspberry, you'll know why. The Robinsons gang have slurping fun. They're all slurping except for one.
Oi, what have you done with my Robinsons?
Yeah, the Robinsons gang.
Newland's Tempest added electricity.
To make life easier in the bathroom, Jif have created new Jif Mousse. You just spray it on. The mousse works into every awkward corner. Leave it to work for a few minutes while it cleans and helps against limescale, and rinse, leaving a perfect shine and a pleasant smell. New Jif Mousse. Perfectly effortless results.
We can certainly give you a great deal on a flight to the sun. Only let us arrange it this time, Mr. Icarus.
Thank you. I was wondering...
It's high in polyunsaturates and low in saturates and has a
song that no longer rhymes.
What doesn't rhyme?
Polyunsaturates doesn't rhyme. Do I have to spell it out for you? That's it. I quit.
High in polyunsaturates and low in saturates, and a song that no longer rhymes. That's right.
Hey, that's my line.
This is Murray. Murray is going to demonstrate that it can be a very insecure feeling getting into something without knowing exactly what you're going to get out of it. Perhaps somebody should tell Murray about national savings, where security has never been so interesting.
Created by Laboratoire Garnier Paris for the delicate eye contour area, Synergy Bio Contour Eye Gel is a unique association of active, natural ingredients, concentrated in a gel, hypoallergenic. With Synergy Bio Contour, shadows are reduced and fine dryness lines are smoothed away. Synergy Bio Contour, the alliance of science with nature, formulated and controlled by Laboratoire Garnier Paris.
Walt Disney's classic Cinderella is only available on video for a limited time, so hurry before the spell is broken. Bring home Walt Disney's classic Cinderella.
Hi. I thought I'd make a start on the bolognese.
Good. Try one of these then.
What? As well as one of these?
Hey, trust me, it's Italian. Thank you.
Did you make this, Hudson?
Yes, why?
Spaghetti's underdone.
I think you mean al dente.
Al who?
For coughs, Vino's is all you need to know.
He's the best cat burglar in the business.
I'm just some guy that's good at swiping stuff. Hudson Hawk is an evil, evil man.
But now he's in the clutches of a gang with a big ambition.
Wild domination!
Sounds like a party.
I was afraid you weren't going to drop by.
Bruce Willis. Hudson Hawk, Sunday at 8 on Sky Movies Plus.
The big hits, the big stars, the blockbusters, the movies you want to see are coming to Sky in March.
Showtime.
A film by Ron Howard.
You have a bad day here, somebody dies.
Kurt Russell, William Baldwin.
Let's hit this bitch head on!
Fighting for honor.
It's not about being a hero.
Fighting for their lives.
You burned him, Steven!
With Robert De Niro.
The only way to beat it is to think like it.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Is there something about these deaths you're not telling me?
And Donald Sutherland.
What would you like to do with the whole world?
Burn it all.
Backdraft.
When I was little, I had this friend. He was make-believe. He's back. Who dropped dead? Dropped dead Fred. He was way out of control. He's there. He's everywhere. And only I can see him. Peekaboo.
Rick Mail. Phoebe Cates.
Have I got him?
And Carrie Fisher.
Nobody.
It's because he's invisible. Idiot!
Drop Dead Fred.
Navy SEALs are paid to take risks. They're paid to die if necessary.
Born to dare.
We'll move out together, only together.
Trained to win.
Body just got bigger.
This doesn't look good.
I just got worse.
Charlie Sheen.
You're sitting on hot.
Joanne Wally Kilmer.
Sounds like fun.
Go, go, go!
Navy SEALs.
When all hope had gone,
Are you sick?
I have leukemia.
she gave him a reason to live.
How about a date?
Is therapy aggressive enough for you?
You are the first person that made me forget that I was sick.
Some people live a lifetime and never love like this.
I will never leave you, Victor.
Julia Roberts, Campbell Scott, dying young.
On the streets, there's a new breed of criminal.
Gone are the days of selling on the street corners.
There's a new product.
Crap.
And a new type of law enforcement.
I need some New Jack cops to take down a New Jack gangster.
Wesley Snipes, Judd Nelson, and Ice-T. New Jack City.
Some men are born with a gift, and some are born to discover it.
He's the best I've ever seen.
Edward James Olmos, talent for the game.
It's called rock and roll, boys. It is going to burn through this country like a prairie fire.
John Travolta shakes, rattles, and rolls a small country town. Shout.
Mel Brooks and Leslie Ann Warren in a riches to rags comedy.
Return to the innocence, the danger, the passion.
I love you, Lily.
Return to the Blue Lagoon.
Is this a death cloud?
Oh, my God. It's Princess Di.
Shelley Winters, Julie Walters, and Liza Minnelli putting their best foot forward, stepping out.
Brian Brown.
Yeah, he's messy, but he's fun at parties.
And Brian Dennehy, having a special effect on anyone who gets in their way.
Gotcha.
FX2.
Came out here, city slickers. You gonna go home, cowboy?
They headed west.
Hi, Curly. Kill anyone today? They ain't over yet.
Seeking adventure.
Oh, God. It's deliverance.
Craving excitement.
I'll hold her down. You deliver the calf.
You know, this was not in the brochure.
And longing for room service.
Gonna make fresh coffee. Something's spooking the cattle.
See how the West was fun. Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, Bruno Kirby, and Jack Palance in his Oscar-winning role.
I lost my wife. I lost my job. And they've got some sort of rash.
City Slickers.
I'm on vacation!
The movies on Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel in March. And on Sky Movies Gold, A Nightmare on Elm Street. And the classics, Zorba the Greek and Lawrence of Arabia.
You really want to have some fun?
Then call this number now.
Hello? Hello?
And get 3 great movie channels.
That's great. Really great news.
Make it sound so attractive.
Dial 0506 460000.
Get the picture.
Hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you're watching Sky Movies Plus. So stay tuned, or I'll be back.
Stay with us for a look at the making of Terminator 2, Judgment Day, coming up shortly.
I'll be back.
Hello, I'm Robert Brydon.
And I'm Nadia Delemony. Hello, this is Xposure.
Check it out.
Your weekly guide to what's happening in the world of cinema.
Action! Today we're at Pinewood Studios.
Hi, I'm Sylvester Stallone, and I've been exposed.
We'll be going behind the scenes on movies currently in production, meeting the stars,
You're watching Xposure.
and keeping you up to date with movies coming up on our film channels.
Ready?
Only on Sky. It's a whole new ballgame.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming back in the British television premiere of Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Saturday the 27th of February on Sky Movies Plus.
It has been heralded as the science fiction film of the decade.
You're terminated.
But sometimes things click with the audience, and you produce something, or you create a character that really hits home.
The Terminator represented something to people, a kind of a dark side of the human psyche, people wanting to have that fantasy of being totally stripped of all moral constraints.
7 years later, writer-director James Cameron has reunited with stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton to create one of science fiction's longest-awaited sequels, Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
It was inevitable that a Terminator sequel would get made. I wanted to make sure it didn't kind of drift off the concept of what it should be about.
In short, Cameron and crew set out to build a better Terminator.
I've said to Jim Cameron, I said, you know, we should have an ongoing story because we're dealing here with such an interesting subject.
Reuniting the original stars was only the beginning for Terminator 2. Cameron also assembled some of the best filmmakers, visual effects creators, and makeup artists in the business, including original director of photography Adam Greenberg, Industrial Light and Magic, and Terminator effects creator Stan Winston.
Sequel must be true to the first film, but yet it must be more than the first film. We have to give them what they got in the first, and we have to give them something new and fresh. And I think that's what we've done in Terminator 2.
There's more sophistication to the way it will look, and bigger, much bigger things will happen on the screen.
For 6 grueling months, cast and crew traveled throughout the state of California, shooting the many action sequences of the script. Production highlights included changing the course of a river to shoot massive chases in the flood-controlled channels of Los Angeles, resurrecting a defunct steel mill of cathedral-sized dimensions, and blowing up a 4-story office building. With only 6 months to make a movie that would normally take a year, the cast rose to the challenge bravely.
Okay, you can have my paycheck.
Linda Hamilton's character, Sarah, has changed dramatically in the years between the two films. To prepare, Linda underwent an accelerated physical program, as well as intensive training in military weapons and combat techniques.
It was really like entering the military and learning the mindset and coming up against myself. And also my life. It's like, oh, we don't even notice the gunshot anymore.
Schwarzenegger spent most of the production wearing meticulously applied makeups, transforming him into the flesh-covered Terminator. Makeup artists performed the procedure an estimated 35 times, totaling more than 6 consecutive days in the makeup chair for Arnold.
What it is I'm too handsome. No camera can take all these good looks. So what they do in every movie basically is they put appliances on and terrible makeup on to kind of tone my looks down a little bit so I match up to the rest of the actors in the movie.
Not surprisingly, the procedure was a success.
I do this every day when I look in the mirror. That would never happen with my kid.
Last time, the Terminator was programmed to destroy the future. This time, he's programmed to protect it.
Who sent you?
You did.
This is deep.
To just do the first film again with another kind of implacable death robot would have been boring.
You just can't go around killing people.
Why?
I think it's incumbent on us to go further, to be the next landmark.
You know, it was wonderful to be able to come into the second one with ideas and, you know, get to see some of my creative input put into play in the project.
The way I feel about it is that I'm just very happy that the first one was successful and that it helped, you know, all of us in our careers. And I'm very honored and happy that I'm able to do the second one. Hasta la vista, baby.
Coming soon in February to Sky Movies Plus.
Avon calling.
From the Fosters, movie premiere season.
What happened to you?
I'm not finished.
From the director of Batman
I think you should just come home with me.
comes a most unusual tale
I just saw this strange guy driving one peg. Did you get a good look at it?
Hi!
of a most extraordinary character.
What's your name?
Edward.
Edward Scissorhands.
Kim, this is Edward, who's gonna live with us.
Those things are cool.
Can I bring the show and tell on Monday?
Whoa, it's a heck of a handshake you got there, Ed.
Think what a single snip could do. Or undo.
He's a highly imaginative character.
What did you do to your hair? Edward cut it. Isn't it wild?
Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder
Do you have a girlfriend?
in a fairy tale unlike any other. Edward Scissorhands, Friday night at 9 on the Movie Channel.
A savage attack on a policeman. Vanished, one of America's most wanted criminals, and a satanic murder. Unsolved Mysteries, Saturday at 8, Sky 1.
Yes! This is Sky Movies Plus.
at War begins soon on Sky Movies Gold.
Every Friday night on Sky Movies Plus, we bring you the latest American hits in the U.S. Top 10, direct from the States and hot off the press. The new movies before they're seen in the U.K. The U.S. Top 10, every Friday night at 20 to 10, only on Sky Movies Plus.
Coming soon to the Movie Channel.
We look behind the scenes of Let Him Have It, a true British drama, receiving its television premiere on the Movie Channel Sunday, the 28th of February.
Well, Let Him Have It really comes from the words which Derek Bentley supposedly said on the roof when his younger friend, Chris Craig, was pointing the gun at the police sergeant. And in everything I know about it, to me, it meant to give up the gun and don't shoot. And it tragically has a double meaning, let him have it. And in the court case, it was used during the trial for to shoot, to kill.
Get back, cover.
To prove also that Bentley was an accomplice of Craig, and because of that, then consequently, he was sentenced to death for a murder which he didn't do.
Derek's been ill all his life, and it's given us a lot of trouble. We don't want any more.
Surely you don't think I'll get him into trouble, Mrs. Bentley?
You keep out of Derek's way, I understand. Don't call here for him again.
Cheeky little bleeder. What's the matter, Derek? Can't you take a joke?
How do you know my name?
I like to keep tabs on all the local muscle. Christopher Craig.
Two young kids, you know, who play at being gangsters and tragically turn into it.
Are you soft or something?
Is that soft? Come on, wise guy. Let's do it.
It's a younger version of the craze.
I've got some jobs planned. Thought I'd cut you in. Welcome to the underworld.
What underworld?
You'll never take me alive!
Bentley, who was mentally handicapped and really didn't quite understand what was going on during the trial, and was totally innocent.
You incited Craig, didn't you?
This is a case in which an officer of justice was murdered.
Oh, so you did know he had a gun?
No. Trial doctor declared him completely sane and fit to be tried.
One doctor says that Derek has a mental age of 11.
How can it be this hasn't come out before?
Then we started researching or trying to get hold of his medical records. And to our horror, we discovered that everything to do with Derek Bentley is completely vanished.
We've got the equipment here to check whether you're really epileptic.
I've had the test before. I don't want to do it again.
I flipped on Derek Bentley's story, the tragedy of this poor man's life, and the family. The judge was bulldozing it through, and every time there was, you know, he was just dismissing every objection and just getting on with it.
You did nothing to stop him shooting.
He shouted, "Let him have it, Chris." And what do you think he meant by that? Shoot. Start firing.
Justice will be done.
It's great to make a movie, or to be able, or to be lucky enough to make a movie which really is about something very important.
No one will hurt you, son. I won't let them.
Guilty or not guilty of murder?
February on the Movie Channel. Television's most celebrated law firm of Mackenzie Brackman have made the change.
Always good to start with a clean slate, Leland.
Now on Sky One.
Arnie, Homer Simpson.
How you doing? All the new episodes
Daniel Morales, our new criminal attorney.
of the brand new series.
How about coming here with a fresh start?
Arnie?
This is a new dawn, a new day.
LA Law commences Wednesday, 3rd of March, exclusive to Sky One.
Our destination is New York City.
Al Pacino is off to enjoy a slice of the good life as only he knows how.
Don't think I can't see women, because I can't see women.
Boy, you have a one-track mind.
Women are the essence of life.
Chris O'Donnell is along for the ride, and he doesn't know what he's let himself in for.
I don't know whether they shoot you or adopt you.
Not much of a choice, is it, sir?
Al Pacino and Chris O'Donnell embark on one hell of an adventure in Scent of a Woman, which you could see before everyone else. In a special preview. Sky has over 4,000 tickets for exclusive preview screenings on the evening of Monday the 8th of March at cinemas in Edinburgh, Glasgow, Newcastle, York, Hull, Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester, Sheffield, Nottingham, Derby, Peterborough, Coventry, Birmingham, Cardiff, Bristol, Swindon, Milton Keynes, Southampton and London. Ring now on 0891 333387. Name one other Al Pacino movie and enter our free prize draw for Scent of a Woman. See it first with Sky.
Here's your chance to rub shoulders with the biggest film star in the world today. Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming to town, and you could join him at the opening of his new restaurant. As part of this month's Arnie Mania film season on Sky Movies Plus, you could win a pair of VIP tickets to the launch of Planet Hollywood in the heart of London's West End. The 10 runners-up will each receive family tickets to Madame Tussauds, home of the new Schwarzenegger model. Just answer this simple question. What is Arnie's famous catchphrase used in both Terminator films? And tell us in no more than 20 words why you would like to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ring in your answer on 0891 500 107. That's 0891 500 107.
Go! Now!
Sky Movies Plus. Great movies, great competitions.
If our skin loses moisture like this riverbed, it can flake, crack, and become open to infection.
Vaseline Intensive Care Skin Science Update with Pamela Armstrong.
Intensive research has developed a solution to open, cracked skin. Vaseline Dermacare. Its occlusive formula helps skin replace lost moisture immediately, soothing and protecting your skin so it can heal itself naturally.
Vaseline Dermacare. From intensive research comes intensive care.
The best ever Brentford sale is on now.
Why have lime scale when you can have lemon fresh? New fresh citrus spring.
Whenever you're cold, you'll feel better with Beecham's around.
This is Murray. Murray is going to demonstrate that it can be a very insecure feeling getting into something without knowing exactly what you're going to get out of it. Perhaps somebody should tell Murray about national savings, where security has never been so interesting.
With this tomato, I'm going to make an important point about your toothbrush. Look, with any brush, even angle brushes, you can press too hard. That's why Aquafresh developed the new Flex brush. Only Aquafresh Flex brush has a unique pressure-sensitive neck that bends and flexes if you press too hard. So you can help prevent damaging your gums and still give your teeth a thorough cleaning. And everybody knows healthy teeth need healthy gums. New Aquafresh Flex for gentle dental care.
I'm glad you came. What do you reckon then, Grandad?
Very cosy, son. And where's that leather armchair I gave you?
Oh, it was an animal product, Grandad. I'm practically vegetarian now. And Heinz do some smashing vegetarian soups.
You're quite right, son. These will have to go.
Why?
They've got bone handles.
No, they're plastic.
So is that armchair.
We were possibly the fattest teachers in Great Britain. That was us, believe it or not, Michael and Sheena Osborne.
Before we lost 66 pounds in just 3 months on the Slim Fast plan.
It's easy with Slim Fast. You have a delicious, nutritious shake for breakfast, one for lunch, and a proper dinner.
I lost 30 pounds with Slim Fast.
And I lost 36.
And we've never felt fitter.
And you can do it too. with Slim Fast.
Give Slim Fast a week. See the weight come off.
A new stew, new sleek mousse from Studio Line. Smooth mousse in hair for shine and care. Easy to shape straight, perfect sleek. Non-sticky to hold, flyaway controlled, keep the shape straight. New Studio Line sleek mousse from L'Oreal.
But we need it so far. We got to have it so far. But we want it so far. Got to have it so far. Give it to me so far. We want it so far. And if I get there, I've got to win.
Okay, how do I look? Like a woman about to go forth in sin.
Meet Mrs. Flax. She's not your conventional mom.
Charlotte, we're Jewish.
They're not your conventional family.
Yeah.
Mermaids, a coming-of-age comedy.
Mary didn't even kiss Joseph, and look what happened to her.
Starring Bob Hoskins, Winona Ryder, and Cher.
Woman there? That's my mom. So when I grow up, I want to be just like yours.
Mermaids, Saturday at 8 on Sky Movies Plus.
Sky Movies Plus, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
Now on Sky Movies Plus, Alan Arkin stars in the bittersweet story of a penniless Puerto Rican who, for the sake of his sons, hasn't quite given up on the American dream. Our 2 o'clock movie, Popi.
The following film has been classified by British Sky Broadcasting as PG, parental guidance recommended. Some scenes may be unsuitable for young children.